Real men don't beg, they build. They don't plead for love, they earn respect. They don't fear solitude, they use it to sharpen their soul. In a world obsessed with validation, noise, and constant connection, the true Stoic man walks the opposite path. He doesn't chase, he conquers. He doesn't beg to be seen. He builds himself in silence until the world cannot ignore him. This video is not for the weak-hearted. It's for the men who are ready to reclaim their power, not by seeking approval, but by mastering the art of solitude. Because solitude isn't loneliness, it's strength in its purest form. 1. Solitude is where strength is forged. When the noise fades and you're alone, the truth appears. Most men run from it. Stoic men face it, and that's where they build true strength. In solitude, you hear your own voice. And that voice, it tells you exactly who you are and what needs to change. Before we move on, remember, weak men seek distractions. Strong men seek clarity. Clock reforms. 2. Stop begging for love. Start respecting yourself. Stoic men don't beg to be loved. They focus on becoming men worth loving, because love that must be begged for will always come with a leash. Self-respect begins the moment you stop trying to be chosen and start choosing yourself. Next, let's uncover the real reward that solitude offers the Stoic man. 3. Solitude reveals your true purpose. Without solitude, you follow everyone else's path. In solitude, you find your own. Great men, from Marcus Aurelius to modern-day leaders, carved their legacy not in crowds but in quiet. The man who spends time alone with his thoughts eventually finds a mission worth dying for. But solitude isn't just for clarity, it's for building discipline. Let's talk about that next. 4. Alone time builds unbreakable discipline. No distractions, no excuses, just you and the work. This is where mental toughness is forged. No one's watching. That's when it counts most. A Stoic man doesn't need motivation. He trains his mind to act, with or without applause. And once that discipline is built, he earns the one thing most men never reach: emotional freedom. 5. Solitude teaches you emotional independence. Stoic men don't fear being alone because they've mastered their emotions. They don't need others to make them feel worthy. They already are. Emotional independence is the highest form of freedom, and solitude is how you earn it. You don't become a Stoic by reading quotes. You become one by living them. And it starts not with more connection, but with conscious solitude. So if you're tired of begging for attention, for love, for meaning, then stop, stand still, stand alone, and stand like a man who knows his worth. Because solitude is not your enemy. It's your silent teacher, your secret weapon, your forge. Every great man, every Stoic conqueror has walked that lonely path before he rose. And now, it's your turn. So here's your challenge. Spend time in silence, not with your phone, not with distractions, but with yourself. Rebuild your discipline, reclaim your purpose, and remember, the man who stands alone, unmoved by praise or rejection, that's the man the world eventually cannot ignore. If this message struck a chord in your soul, like on this video to show you're choosing power over pleading. Subscribe is for more insights from Stoic wisdom made for real men navigating modern life. And most importantly, Share this video with a brother, a father, or a friend who needs to remember who he truly is. We're not here to beg, we're here to build, silently, stoically, powerfully. Let us know in the comments, what's the hardest part of solitude for you? And what have you learned from it?